Okay, I continue again our formation of a company's second stage, incorporation of a company. So this is the continued lecture. In the last video, I taught you total 6 stages of a incorporation of a joint company. Okay. In this video, listen here. This is our 7th stage of incorporation of a company. In this stage, prepare other necessary documents needed for incorporating a company. So that means in this stage, company can give all the documents related to the directors. So that means in that list, who interested, who agree to be the first directors, so that directors can also fill up the form. Consent should be prepared. Their personal details with the personal details. So that means the DIN means director identification number also given. Proof of identity may be given the Aadhaar card, maybe license xerox. So that means proof of identity also the important of that director. And also interest in other forms of companies. So that should be included in the last that taken all the details of that directors. The required written consent should be prescribed form as per Companies Act 2013. So that means all the details, all the information write down in the format of in which one prescribed form as per Companies Act 2013. Okay. So first one take the director's consent and then second one details of manager and secretary. So that means who has appointed as a manager, as a secretary, whose name is write down in the article of association, that person also give the prepare the filling purposes. That person also give the manager and secretary also give the particular of such person should also be prepared filling purposes. Okay, so that means directors, manager and secretary also fill the form. Give the all the details information regarding the prescribed format of Companies Act 2013 and also give the declaration. Declaration should be taken from the subscriber. Subscriber means that means who has signed the memorandum of association. That person, every person name of as a first director in the article of association, and also that director. Here it is. See here, formation or management of any company. Yeah, maybe he has not been found guilty of any fraud or dishonesty, breach of any duty company during the preceding 5 years. So that means ROC means Registrar of the Office taken the undertaking of that person, of that directors. That all documents fill with the Registrar of Companies and check that correct, complete and true. Okay. So that means when we incorporate our company, when register our company, these all 3 points is also the important. This is the needed documents when company incorporate the company. Okay. This all is the declaration form. And this all is the prescribed format of the Companies Act 2013 and all is submitted to the ROC and then check it's correct, complete and it's true. Okay. Then next one, address for communication and notice of registered office address. So at the time of incorporation, it is proposed company has not decided its location of a register office. So that means when company register, incorporate in that time may be not decided where we start our office, register office. So in that time, promoters have to give an address for communication. As per the Companies Act 2013, company is required to have a register office within a 30 days of a incorporation. It's a compulsory. Okay. Next stage is the obtain a statutory declaration form. So company also check on the declaration form of the advocate and practicing company secretary. That means who has appointed as advocate, company secretary, cost accountant, chartered accountant. Okay. So in that person's name in the article of association as a director, manager or secretary, that all requirements related in the incorporation has been complied with the declaration. This is the statutory declaration form has taken all in that persons. Okay. The next one is the filling of application and documents for incorporation of a company. After all the documents are prepared, the promoters have to submit an application to ROC. So when completed all the formalities, when all the documents, these all documents submitted to where ROC means Register of Companies in the prescribed form along with the all the necessary documents and also the prescribed fees, pay the prescribed fees for incorporation. Then also along with that form, SPI's form also the submitted. SPI's form, so this is all is the related to the electronically means online. For example, e-memorandum of association, e-article of association and the prescribed fees. Other documents necessary for incorporation of a company are to be submitted electronically. SPIs means the simplified proforma for incorporating company electronically. So these all is the manually documents and this is the electronic means online documents submitted to that ROC. Okay. So when we submit and apply for this SPIC, so in that time also the reservation of name of company, also the apply incorporation of a new company and also give the DIN number. So that means director identification number and also give the PAN and TAN of new company. PAN means it is a permanent account number. So that means this number is related to the income tax department. Remember. So this is the proof of identity of a person who pay the tax. Okay. So that means when company formatted, yeah, incorporated. So in that time, this number is also given to the ROC. Okay. And this PAN number is consist of 10 digit number, alphanumerical code number. Okay. And also give the TAN number. TAN number also the tax, deduction and collection account number. Is issued by who is issued? Of course, the income tax department. To all persons who are responsible for deducting or collecting tax. It is also the 10-digit alphanumerical code. Okay. So that means when promoter fill all the documents with the SPI's form also and also the GIN number and PAN and TAN number also. Okay. Remember. Then this is the last stage of the incorporation of a company, obtaining certificate of incorporation. So that means now we got it the incorporation certificate. This is the last stage. After verifying that all the documents and information submitted to its proper, so the registrar of companies will enter the name of the company in the register of companies. Okay. So that means if all the documents is correct, all the formalities has completed, so then after certificate under his hand, that company is incorporate. Okay. So registrar issue the certificate of incorporation in the prescribed form. So what's the contents of the certificate? In that incorporation, when we got the certificate, in that certificate, all the contents means main points I told you. First one important thing is the name of the company mentioned in there in that certificate. Also the date of issue of certificate of incorporation. So that means when registrar give the certificate of incorporation. So also write down in that date, issue of certificate of incorporation. CIN number. So this is also very important number. If we got it the CIN number, so that means our registration is confirmed, fixed. So what's the meaning of CIN? CIN means the corporate identity number. This issued by ROC. Registrar given the ROCIN number. Okay. When at the time of incorporation of a company. This number CIN means corporate identity number. In this number indicates whether a company is listed or unlisted. Industry code also given, state of its location also given in that number, year of incorporation also given, ownership type also given, and last one registration number. Okay, so in that time issuing a certificate of incorporation, ROC means registrar given the allowed the CIN number. Okay, so just like for example, see here, this is a CIN number. CIN number is 21 digit alphanumerical code. So CIN number is a 21 digit number. For example, I explain you. This is the Tata Steel Limited CIN number. Okay. So this number is already I told you, it indicates company listed or unlisted. L means listed. Okay. So when we see the CIN number, we find out this company is listed or unlisted. L means listed. If we are to write down the U, so that means unlisted. So Tata Steel Limited CIN number is given here, L for limited, listed. Then after given the industrial code 2710. So that means 27100 is a industry code. MH means state of its location. In which state you are start your company? So right here MH means Maharashtra's MH. Then after year of incorporation 1907. This is the year of incorporation. Okay. So that means when you incorporate your company, when you register your company, so here write down, mention that year. Okay. Then after ownership type, so that means public company, public, a private limited company. Okay. And then last one, registration number. This number is also the important. 000260 is a register number, registration number. So that means when we got the CIN number, so this number is very important. Okay. So next one is the PAN and TAN. Already I told you, PAN means income tax number, permanently account number, and TAN also the tax related number. And then last one is very important, signature of registrar with date and his seal. If that registrar not sign here in that incorporation certificate, if not mention their date and seal, so in that registration number, that incorporation certificate is not a legal. Remember, so that means when the registrar sign here in that certificate, then seal there, so that's the we have completed our all the formalities of the registrar of the registration, incorporation of a company. So today now I have completed all the incorporation, that means our incorporation stages, all these sub stages has been completed. Yes, all of you understood all the stages? Okay. Then next one. This is the important of certificate of incorporation. So what's the important of in this certification? In incorporation certificate, main important thing is this is the birth certificate of the company. Remember. So that means certificate of incorporation is a birth certificate of the company. So as the company comes into existence from the date mentioned in this certificate. Okay. The company, just like for our birth certificate is very important, na? Just like your company certificate is important. The company now becomes a legal person distinct from its members. Okay. So this is very important point also. A company become a body corporate having perpetual succession from the date of its incorporation. Okay. The company can sue and be sued upon others in its own name. So sue means uh, prosecute, yeah, litigate to follow legal action against the someone. So company can sue against the upon other is the own name. Is it clear now? Okay. Then next. This is the format of incorporation certificate. This is the format. Okay. And this is the example of a certificate of incorporation. Yes, all of you understood this stage, and this stage is very important, and all of you understood now it is not easily to start the company. Okay, so total 11 stages I have been completed. And the next lecture, last stage. Okay, formation of a joint stock company. Okay, good.